Creating and maintaining lush lawns can take a bit of know-how, so I'm getting in some specialist advice. Kia ora, Heather.
Oh, kia ora, Nicola.
No mai haere mai ki Whānau Living.
Thank you.
What are you doing? Hia ha te mahi.
I have found the perfect space to sow a new lawn. It's been a bit rough, so we're going to put some seed down and show you how to do it.
Great. So when is a good time of year to do this?
The best times to sow lawn are autumn and spring, and that's because the weather's at perfect pitch. You've got a nice temperature for germinating lawn.
And I see you're beginning to repair. Can you talk me through the preparation of putting down a new lawn?
The first thing you might do is identify the area, clear it of the weeds by spraying it with Roundup. Would be a really good broad spectrum sort of herbicide. I love this soil actually. We're not going to need to do too much to this. See, it's got no weeds.
So this is quite a sandy loam, Heather. Is that good for germinating grass seed?
It's absolutely perfect. But if you had soil that wasn't quite as friable as that, or you wanted to build the area up a bit, you might put some of this lovely Waikato topsoil on. Beautiful, loamy soil, better than the Auckland soils that you see around the place.
Topsoil.
Look at that, yeah.
So what are we putting on next?
Oh, we're going to put a top dress of a lawn preparation mix, the Living Earth Ultra Lawn Mix, and the reason we do that is it's 100% weed-free, so you've got a nice layer where only the lawn can grow, which is great. You've got fertiliser in there, a wetting agent. Normally, we'd probably water it now, but actually the mix is wet enough, so I think we'll move straight to applying the grass seed.
How do you choose the right seed for the right back lawn?
Well, it's a matter of what you're going to do with the lawn, I think is what's really important.
So basically it'd be good to consult an advisor and find the right seed for your backyard.
Yeah, very, very important.
What are we going to use today?
Well, I thought we'd do the good old tournament blend. This is a back garden. You know, it's an area there with a bit of walking on, but we want it to look as lush as the rest of the area. What I like to do, see, I'm broadcasting it evenly as I go, right through here, across like that, and then I like to go back this way just to get that even coverage. And you'll find most grass seed packets will suggest that you go over it twice.
So shall I rake it in?
Yes, go ahead.
When can you let foot traffic get on it? Because, you know, you've got to keep it protected from animals and children and boots and stuff.
Oh, I would think about 6 to 8 weeks. You could just lightly sort of go over it. Yeah, gently. A soft spray rather than a really full hard watering, because it's a bit like having tropical rainstorm when you've just sown seed. It'll wash it all away. You just want to do it evenly, and I think up to twice a day in a hot time.
This is great. Looks like a lot of work. Are there any alternatives if you didn't want to grow a lawn from seed?
Apart from artificial turf, which is gaining a lot of momentum, you know, it is a solution for a lot of people. My favourite of the moment is this wool-impregnated mat called Wool Grow. So what you do is you take it home, just put it on some lawn mix like we used, just lay it on top, put a little bit more lawn mix over the top, and then water it.
This looks completely biodegradable to me.
Yeah.
Everything here is natural and will break down and become a part of the landscape.
It's a really good lawn science.
Another threat to the sanity of lawn perfectionists are dreaded weeds. Weeds are a common problem. He raru nui te ota ota. So if we do have weeds, what can we do about it?
Well, the simplest and easiest way, if you've got a small lawn, is to get out the trowel and literally dig them out. But if physically removing them is going to take too much time and energy, well, you can use a selective herbicide, which is a really interesting combination because you can spray it across your whole lawn and it won't hurt the blades of grass. It'll only start to kill anything with what they call a broad leaf. So you may need several applications of it. You need to follow the instructions. You wouldn't want to spray, you know, too much of it.
So I guess prevention is better than cure.
I think there are really easy steps. Stay on it with your fertilising. So you fertilise lawns spring and autumn, and that keeps the grass growing well, therefore, again, keeps the weeds out. And finally, people tend to scalp their lawns. They just mow it way too low. And what that does is it stuns the grass and therefore the weeds again seed in there. So keep your lawn nice and long and mow it frequently. Set the mower high.
Oh, tēnā koe, Heather. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your knowledge with us. It's been really valuable.
Oh, that was a great pleasure, Nicola. Ngā mihi.